So, speaking of IT organizations and this new frontier, this new role, tell us a little bit about the background of your work with DIRECTV and the attempt to turn their IT organization into a group that's a value contributor. Give us some background on that.
Well, DirecTV has an amazing leadership team in IT. I was engaged by the SVP of ITSD named Sven Gerjetz in 2013. And it essentially was an executive coaching engagement. Sven, many years ago, had worked for me when I was an SVP in AT&T Wireless. And he came to me and he wanted to take his game, his leadership game, to the next level. And what he was sharing with me was essentially this landscape of how at DirecTV, which is obviously a robust, game-changing technology company in what it's doing in TV and entertainment and sports. So IT delivers their products and supports them. IT is the heartbeat in that model. They deliver hundreds of systems at significant dollars, of course. To be able to do it at the pace that's necessary to be competitive, they had to be a very agile, strong team. But they also had to accept the fact that they were going to have to pivot because no technology can be perfect all the time for the start or for the evolution. So what he found was in the development as well as in the launch and the maintenance, the people in IT who aspired to excellence were always struggling with the fact that there were failures. And failure became a stigma, and people wanted to either bury it, not own it, and everyone didn't want it to happen. So this team of high performers who were dedicated to excellence was struggling with failure because they had to do more of it, they had to pivot quicker, and of course you had the changes happening that they were leading their industry in. So what we discussed, and we spent quite a bit of time thinking about, was how failure is really an engine. It's an engine that drives growth and innovation if you use it to learn from. And that was the birth of F12. Sven wanted to create, in his solutions delivery organization, a culture that embraced failure. Now, it's important to recognize how we're defining that F word of failure.